Welcome to your reading for January 18th. I've got a super important message I can feel coming in for you all already. Chippy came in to get his cookie. He's going to have a cookie and take a nap. Oh, hey, Sparky, you too? Okay. All right, guys, let's dive straight in. Hey, Taurus, I've already shuffled the cards and we're going to see what is coming in for you today, okay? Thanks for being here. Love reading for you, Taurus. As you know, you guys have been awesome, and I want you to know I appreciate each and every one of you so much. So let's see, I'm going to pull this by feel because there's some important message I'm feeling. You know, I feel a lot before I even start pulling the cards, and something was like, this is super important for Taurus today. So let's see what it is. Taurus energy. So first up, I had the deck upside down. So first up, we've got Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Four of Swords. Fours and fives coming up. There's some big changes. I see why this is so important at this time, Taurus. There you go. Here's what's coming so far. Okay, let's get some more. I just wanted to catch you up on this. This is about holding on to your money changes, some kind of new path, taking care of yourself, you know, really important at this time to take care of yourself. Really focus on healing any old wounds is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I got a big goosebump on that. Healing any sort of ancestral or generational sorts of things that are plaguing you. Whew, look at the Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of generosity happening here. I can't wait to clarify this. So let's see. Eight of Wands. Okay, you need to start clarifying this because what's really important is some kind of a really fast moving change coming in. And if you didn't see the reading I did about urgent, I forgot what it was called, the exact title now, but this urgent message I got before I went to bed last week. There's something happening between now and February 1st. If you didn't see it, go back and take a look at it because it definitely is having to do with this fast moving Eight of Wands. There's something really good and really fast coming in, and what I was hearing was something super important. This is like super important, so we're going to dig at this and get you all the details, Taurus, okay? King of Cups. Maybe something to do with a healer, father, healing energy, nurturing kind of energy. Somebody who's a good listener could be reflecting you, Taurus. We've got the Hermit. Let's see what else. Other people are seeing you with a lot of wisdom at this time, Taurus. Like they know you've learned a lot. Like there's a maturity and almost like they're following your lead, and some of them may not want to. I feel a little bit of rebellion about that, but at the same time they're secretly being like, Taurus kind of knows what they're doing. And here's a Seven of Cups. Okay, all right, so we've got the main spread here. Let's look at this and let's start getting you some details on this, okay? All right. Appreciate you joining me for Dogs, Coffee, and Tarot today. By the way, check out our mugs on my Shopify store. This is the Your Truth, Your Path Spot On mug with a target. Very comfortable kind of mug too. I love this. Okay, so we've got Four of Pentacles. First of all, like you're holding on or holding back from something, holding on to some money or something like that. Let's see what this says, Taurus. Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like you don't want your resources drained, right? There's something there about feeling like you've got strength in reserve or you've got just enough to hang on to. This can be about money or it can be about emotional energy, any sort of resources having to do with Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is in your crossing position. So let's see what this is for you this week that's so important. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I got the goosebumps, Taurus. Seriously, I got goosebumps like all over me. This is so crazy. This is part of what's so important, and we got a lot more to go. Look at this. You got Ace of Pentacles. Can you see what it says? Ace of Pentacles. Can't seem to get you a good view of it. and 5 of Pentacles. And this is in your crossing position because you're going from 5 of Pentacles, which can be kind of a struggle with money, over into this Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, I dropped the 5 of Pentacles, which is just like a windfall. And it's almost like you're either waiting on this, maybe you know about it, maybe you don't, but there's some sort of a windfall coming in, okay? Now, in your energy at this time, we've got a whole new path and healing, okay? So we got 4 of Swords and the Fool coming in for you. And this is all about you taking good care of yourself. I mentioned that earlier. Let's see what the cards have to say about this new path. You're going on a new path because you're healing and taking care of yourself, and maybe taking a bit of a respite at this time. Did you see my new pillow? I bought this for Chippy the other day. Speaking of taking a respite, I believe in naps. I don't know if it's coming through backwards on the camera or not, but here it is. And I think it's really what you need to be doing at this time, right? They've got the 4 of Swords here. It's sort of the have a cookie, take a nap card. It really is. Let's see what the cards say about that. It's in your energy at this time, Taurus. Yeah, 8 of Swords, because you might just be feeling like you're in a little bit of a trap at this time. Can't quite see your way out of it. Let's see what else. What's this new path? It's like you want a new path, but at the same time you're sort of pulled back, not moving on it yet, but you're going to be, and then you're going to be really happy. So this new path is having to do with getting out of whatever feels like a trap, and then the Sun, okay? And this is in your crossing position. It's obviously temporary, or they wouldn't have given me the Sun, because this reading, while it feels urgent and important for you, it feels happy. It feels like it has a good outcome. So we'll see. Let's look at 6 of Pentacles. This is the generosity card. This is maybe you're gifting somebody something, or maybe they're gifting you something. Let's take a look at this for a second. I knew this Tower was in. I thought I was going to pull this a minute ago. So this came out of some kind of shocking sort of change. Taurus, this is what's really important. I think you need to know that if something really shocking has happened, and I feel like this is already in progress, this part, already in progress. If something happens where it feels like the foundations are shaking under you, whether it's emotional or physical, okay? It could be something to do with your house, it could be something to do with your psyche, it could be anything, all right? Sudden, shocking changes. Now, it usually has to do with physical structures of like houses, sidewalks, where you live. It makes me think, cracks in the foundation, that sort of thing. But it can be the foundation of something that you're standing on as far as a belief as well. Now, when it comes to generosity, see, it's clarifying this generosity. I feel like it's making you more generous, or if you've had a sudden shocking change, maybe somebody's being generous to you and helping you at this time, or you may be helping them out of their tower. But it's something that goes hand in hand, and it involves, this is what I'm hearing, and this is not in the cards, but it involves karma. It either involves solving karma, or your good karma coming back to you where somebody's helping you. Look how these cards are jamming. There's something to do here with, this is like a tower. This is like things kind of in a mess at this time. Hard to organize. I feel like it's hard to organize at this time, just like these cards are at this moment. So there's something going on here with you having to put things back in order, like I'm doing with these cards. I tell you, the cards, you can't make this stuff up. The cards don't lie. This was really symbolizing your Tower moment. Okay, what's coming up new for you? All right, in your immediate future, we've got this fast-moving card of 8 of Wands, and it's having to do with communication. A lot of it's communication coming in, Taurus. Can be fast-moving success as well. Let's see. Oh, about the 10 of Swords. So it's interesting. Side by side here, we got 2 things going on. We've got, first of all, let me start here. So this fast-moving energy is clarified by 10 of Swords. So there's something that's happening or has happened. It feels up close. It feels like it may already be happening, where you have had some kind of shocking ending. Something fell apart because you got the Tower, but you've also got generosity. I'm going to have to really dig deep and clarify that, but I feel like this right here, this is the crux of the important message I was feeling. This is what's really important, where I'm going to really dig into for you, okay? And it's happening right now. Some of this already started to happen, and then this fast-moving, communication and everything is coming up. Now, when we go a little further out, like maybe the next 1 to 3 months, we've got the King of Cups. That's usually a person, has to do with somebody who's healing, somebody who's very nice, compassionate, good listener, things like that. Sometimes father, maturity, that sort of thing with King of Cups. Clarified by justice. Okay, so there may be something where this person helps you balance something out. And again, I feel a lot of emotional energy with this King of Cups. And I'm also feeling like this could be, he helps you with something that's actually legal for some of you. And it could be that we're looking at Libra energy here, okay? In your more extended future. Now, when I go over here into your hopes and fears, we've got the Hermit. This is where I was saying people are seeing you, I'm sorry, this is not hopes and fears. This is how people are seeing you. People are seeing you as mature and able to handle things, and they're feeling a little rebellious around that, but also they're paying attention. That's what I'm, again, not a traditional meaning of this card, but I read as a clairvoyant as well, and that's what I'm hearing. There's somebody rebellious that doesn't want to listen to you, but secretly they're listening to you. Secretly they're like, Taurus knows what they're doing, and I'm not going to let them know, but I'm going to follow that. Maybe I will listen, because they seem to be doing a pretty good job. That's what I'm getting, okay? So let's see, why are they seeing you as the Hermit? King of Wands. King of Wands may be seeing you as the Hermit. Now, this is clarified by King of Wands too, so this could be they're seeing you as passionate at this time. They could see you as successful, mature, somebody who's helpful to them in that way. Definitely a lot of inner wisdom with these two cards, okay? Now we've got hopes and fears, okay? And we're coming up on this Four of Wands. It's like almost hoping you'll put down new roots, and at the same time, a little reluctant to. And it's clarified by King of Swords. Well, this is interesting. We've got 3 kings here in a row. We've got the cups, the wands, and now the King of Swords. Boy, this is deep here, Taurus. You could be thinking about putting down some roots. Sometimes this is the marriage card, okay? This can be buying a house or something. Feel like if this is you, you are thinking this through with your intellect. Again, having to do with, inner wisdom, like the Hermit, okay? You're really thinking this through. This is not an emotional decision. Now, over here, we've got a more emotional thing going on with more balance and healing with the King of Cups, and then with the Hermit, we've got King of Wands, which is success and ambition and fiery kind of energy. Now we've got King of Swords having to do with putting down roots. I feel like you're going through this whole progression of emotional to very passionate to pulling back and really just thinking this through, using your head, not your heart, to make a decision about either buying a house or getting married or some other sort of putting down roots, or something you're going to even celebrate, okay? You could be celebrating putting down roots, but with that King of Swords energy, there's almost a really, all this is masculine energy here with these kings, and it's almost like this masculine energy of progressing through these emotions, getting you from your heart all the way over here to, I think I'll just think logically about this, right? So let's go to the rest of it, and I'll see if I can get more. Is this making sense? Because I'm feeling like I'm going in a lot of different directions, but usually when that happens, it's because your life is going in a lot of different directions. So these 3 different kings are either 3 different people you know, or 3 different aspects of you, or aspects of somebody you know. It's reflecting something that's going on with you as you watch this. Your final outcome, well, this makes sense. The final outcome, 7 of Cups with this situation, because 7 of Cups is feeling like you're in a fog. It's the card of confusion. No wonder I'm confused a little bit by these kings and stuff. There's 2 different things going on here. You know, we got all this masculine king's energy over here toward the end of the reading, but then we got 10 of Swords and Tower right here, like what's going on now. This is more futuristic, the kings, and then really interesting. Let me get one more card on this Taurus, and I'm going to take this over to the extended and do a deep dive on this 10 of Swords and Tower energy, okay, and how your money is changing with the Ace of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles in the crossing position. Going from 5 of Pentacles to Ace of Pentacles, that's like a full circle and a half, and amazing. You know what I mean? Like, and I want to look at this King's energy, but let me get you one more card. The extended readings are on my Shopify store. There's a link in the first comment under this video. I always post it there. And also, if you click the click around under the video, and it'll open up a description. And I always put all the links to everything, especially your extended, will be at the top. So if you're interested, you can go check that out. It's $5.55. And I'm going to go at least another 10 to 20 minutes on details, deep dive on this in case you want it. Okay. Okay, your overview card for this is Queen of Wands. So this could be you having lots of options, or lots of people or men that you are dealing with coming up in the future. Now, Queen of Wands would be a good match, like a divine counterpart to the King of Wands. And this was having to do with how other people are seeing you and that sort of thing. They're seeing you as their divine counterpart, possibly Taurus. But you're also surrounded by King of Cups and King of Swords, okay? Really interesting. Queen of Wands is very much a career woman, but also domestic. She does everything. It's like, if you want something done, give it to her. She'll get it done, like yesterday. So, Taurus, thanks for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'm going to go straight over, switch decks, and get you deep dive on the details if you want more. Okay, so maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for being here. If not, I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Okay, bye.